If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so we just finished the review for Rafinha, so if you guys haven't checked that out, be sure to do so. The next video today is going to be an evolution, and then maybe we review another custom tactic, because I just like to provide you guys with different options. So for the evolution today, it is a Trailblazers one, I believe. So let's take a look and see what the evolution actually is here. So if we go to evolutions and we take a look at what it actually is, it's called the Trailblazers Turbo. So I'm assuming with this one, they're just going to give you the lower rated options of the Trailblazers Team 1, and then you can just basically improve it on that, which would make sense, right? As I don't think they're going to give you like crazy meta options for this. So let's see what you actually get. So you get some stat improvements, and then stat improvements. Okay, so you don't get any play styles or anything like that. But stat improvements can definitely be nice. Now, right off the bat, this Alex Bena guy, probably not going to be the most ideal choice, even though he's the one that's showing up right off the bat. So let's see all the choices you actually have with this one. So we'll go to the popular evolution choices here. And apparently you have 7 options to go from. 7 options. We'll check them out. So we'll see what the vibes are with these ones, okay? So the first one is going to be Bellingham for obvious reasons. You know, having Bellingham and Bellingham in the same team would be pretty cool. English links, honestly, not that bad to work with. Playstyle plus on this card is a box-to-box plus. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Box-to-box plus is a huge W, okay? Really huge W for a card like this, who also has the Relentless. It's so funny because his brother literally doesn't have it. Look at this. You go to the roles, doesn't have anything for the center mid position. Did they do it to this card? Oh man, I was about to say, bro. Yeah, because you know, I was looking at players. So I'm trying out Nyx 4312 for that video when that comes out, because it's actually very solid in game. And one of the instructions or the roles is box to box, and I'm like, I want an actual box to box player here. When you put the role there, right, with an Alex Garcia, for instance, the Bundesliga SPC that's actually very solid, he's fantastic. So with Bellingham, honestly, the improvements for this would be really cool if you can link him into your team, right? That's the main thing. You would have to have like Foden, Palmer, maybe. Like, I don't know if you're playing like a 4-2-2 or something, that could be ideal. Even 4-3-2-1 with 2 cams, you could do that too. But yeah, you have to have like a bunch of English players that would give you those links. So that would probably be the most complicated thing, because obviously he does play in the EFL, which isn't super easy to work with unless they have a card that I don't know about. They do not. So it would be that, or you have like some sort of sentimental evolution that looks crazy. But again, with Bellingham, the improvements on him would be nice. You give him a shadow. It's a well-rounded box-to-box card. It's definitely very nice. He has Playmaker Plus for the cam. He has False 9 for the striker. So that's another interesting variable, right? The fact that he can actually play in the striker position. So if you want to have some fun with that, you could totally do that. Durán is the next one. Gonna be honest with you, since power shots are so crazy in this game right now, this actually could be a pretty solid card. Now, the plus role that this card has is actually the target forward one, which is very interesting, right? You don't really come across too many strikers that actually have the target forward plus. So really cool that he has it. You can do the improvements on this card, right? He definitely looks like the type of player you give a hunter to be honest. He is a lengthy on that hunter. People are giving him a finisher as well, but a finisher would keep him at a controlled, which, to be honest, I'm not completely against. But the thing is, man, is that for me personally, guys, I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Unless you are Gyökeres, who has a regular press proven, and then on a finisher, he's actually like really well formatted. Gyökeres is still a lengthy on a finisher, right? So let me just show you guys this as an example, because you guys know I love this card. I think he's fantastic in game. The only reason why people do not use this card is because he's hard to link with. That's the only reason. If this guy was French from the Serie A, you would be using this card probably over Tudom. Like, he is so good in game, right? But it's just a hard card to link. But guess what? Finisher, chemistry style. He put his dribbling in a fantastic area. His finishing is 98 with a 5-star weak foot, right? And he's a lengthy player. That's the only downfall of these cards, is that you can't do that, right? But if you look at their dribbling stats, they're still in a nice area. We go to play styles. He has an aerial, right? So that's actually really nice. Gives you a nice physical presence in game, which could definitely be very helpful to work with in certain situations. But you have to be really looking into that power shot one. That power shot mechanic is really crazy in this game, okay? Like, a lot of people are better off doing power strikes than they are shooting the ball normally in a lot of situations. It's a very, very good play style to have. So this is definitely a very good choice as well. I guess the only downfall is that he doesn't have skill moves, but honestly, as a physical type attacker, not really that big of a deal, right? Menguiza as the right back card. So I remember him being a controlled, lengthy player from before, but the improvements makes him only a controlled player now. Honestly, I could still see him being pretty decent in game. His dribbling stats might be a little sluggy in game potentially, but roles wise, he has false back plus as a role. That's interesting. Some formations can actually work with that, to be honest. Like full back, false back, they go into the middle kind of deal. He's got wing back, he's got defender. You can use him as an actual center back. And he actually has decent playstyles to work with too. That's not a bad choice, eh? 6 foot tall with intercept and bruiser is not bad. Not bad. Yeah, it's not horrible. But I think maybe people would use him mainly in the right back position. I don't know. I guess it depends, right? Robinson, this could be a really good link to work with, especially for right now and maybe in the future if you want to work with some Fulham players or you just want to work with some American players. The reason why I'm saying this is because this card has a lot of potential. Honestly, he might be an Evo even I consider doing. I think you should really look into this Evo on an anchor chemistry style for one of the main links, which is actually going to be to Adama Traore, right? If you go to the Fulham cards, you're going to see Adama is chilling in there. It will be also has a card. So Fulham fans are cooking right now. They got 3 decent cards. Well, one is really good, right? Decent card with it will be Robinson could be really good because, guys, he's a lengthy player on an anchor chemistry style. That's a really big deal. Pace is really high on that controlled lengthy. Defense is actually in a solid area. Physicals in the 90s. Honestly, like, this card is not trending as high, but it should be. He is looking really good. And he also has passing capabilities too. He has long ball pass. Always jockey as well. Rapid whipped pass. This one is definitely one you should look into. What's his plus? Oh, he has attacking wingback plus. Yo, for Nick's 4-3-1-2, that would be perfect. Yeah, look at that. And what's great about him is that he has the passing stats for it too, right? So I would really look into this one, man. I would really like. I wouldn't trend Menguiza over Robinson. I'm gonna put him in the thumbnail for sure because for me personally, I think Robinson's more hyped. And then obviously Durán and Bellingham are good cards to hype up as well. This is an interesting one as well because of the Atletico Madrid link. So let's just say, for instance, you have the Abajide. Is it Abajide? I forget her name. Ajibadi, that's the one. Ajibadi. Yeah, she would be like the main card you're linking to. And you know what? As a midfielder in general, it could be an interesting card to do in general anyways, because if you're doing like a female team with the La Liga players or the Liga F players, excuse me, she looks interesting, right? Holding plus as a CDM, deep lying playmaker, and she also has holding plus as a center mid, which is very helpful to work with, right? Dude, this card is 6'1", brother. That on a holding plus with bruiser. What do you have? She has incisive pass and press proven as well with bruiser, jockey, aerial, relentless. No, not bad. It actually looks like an interesting card. Yeah, man. Shadow chemistry style on a controlled lengthy. Anchor would make her a mostly lengthy. That's not bad, eh? That's a very interesting card. Center mid and CDM. She has good rolls, man. Holding plus for CDM is really big. Really big, because she looks really well formatted for that, to be honest with you. This card looks really nice. Guys, like Chouameni has like intercept and stuff, which is a very big play style. So not having intercept is a little bit of a downfall, but I mean, she looks good, man. She looks good. Saad is the next one here. What's his plus? Inside forward plus for the left wing. Are you left-footed? Oh, he's right-footed with a 3-star weak fit. I mean, it could still be okay. Plus is really important. Cutting inside, going for finesse shots potentially. Oh yeah, finesse shots, yeah. Flair, trickster, quick step as well. Okay. Passing's in a decent area. Dribbling. Yeah, I think it's one of the lower rated for sure. And then the last one we have here is the Alex Bena card. As we mentioned earlier, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for him to trend, but at the same time, it's like, does he have a winger plus? Is that what it is? Wide playmaker plus. I mean, I don't think he'd be that crazy. No dribbling stuff. He has technical, flair, incisive pass, dead ball, finesse. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that this one's one of the lower trending cards. So if it were up to me, I think the cards that I would look at the most is definitely Bellingham if you can link him. I'm okay with him being trending for sure. Durán, that power shot could be really crazy to work with, especially since he still has that 4-star weak foot. And for physical type attackers, that is still very, very solid to work with. And then obviously, in my opinion, Robinson would be the but the female players, I'm not against that female player, man. I'm not against her. But Robinson, because he's a lengthy with that pace, guys, if you're building like a Premier League team, I would really look into this one too. So it just depends on how you end up building your team. Is he going to be extinct? Let's see. 210k? Yeah, the community knows. They know that lengthy with pace like that is really crazy. What about the rest of them? Let's see how much they cost. 69 kind of makes sense. People don't want to always use the physical dudes, but still, I mean, he looks pretty good, right? And then Bellingham. Extinct? Dang, bro, that's crazy. Extinct for Bellingham, eh? Look at that. Anyways, yeah, those are the choices. The top choices make the most sense, I would say. The ones that are on the lower side, like Saad and Bena, you know? I mean, if you're decent enough at the game, you could definitely make them work, but the top choices are definitely really solid. Really, really solid. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.